Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan, this is the White Dog Tarot. Thanks for joining me. If you're new and you found my show, all my live shows are free. And when I'm home, we have open phone lines if you want to call in the show for a free reading. And it's so great to see everybody. I like the spot. I streamed here yesterday. Hope you guys are doing great. I do offer private readings as well if anyone's interested. You can just email me or connect with me on Instagram, and my contact information's in the video description. So, okay. Make sure my deck, okay. Hope you guys are having a great day. Guys, I'm kind of sad today. I'm grieving a little bit. I just took my 12-year-old daughter to school orientation, and I think it officially dawned on me that she doesn't think I'm cool anymore. So I'm kind of grieving today, the loss of being cool in the eyes of my cute 12-year-old. So I knew this day was coming inevitably, but such is life. And yeah, thanks to everybody new who tuned in yesterday. We had a lot of new faces. It was really fun. And Hamanch, thank you again for letting me do your first reading ever. I felt honored, so. All right, so we'll wait for some people to show up. I never know how busy it's gonna be. We had a lot of people yesterday. Okay. Do some quick shuffles while we wait. Hey, Demetrius. Great to see you, man. My day's going great. I did say earlier, I'm kind of grieving today. I took my daughter to her 7th grade orientation, and it kind of officially dawned on me that she doesn't want to hang out with me anymore and doesn't think I'm cool. So, hey, George. But other than that, I'm peachy. George, great to see you. Hey, did you get my last email? George, I checked out your piano compositions. Chef's kiss, man. They were beautiful. That one from the Odyssey or the Iliad was so amazing. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I knew this day was fated to come, as they say, with my daughter, so. I will say one thing I hold on to.
Hi.
All right, I'm gonna hold that thought for a second. What the hell is going on? Guys, don't tell anybody. I think that's the second ex-girlfriend I've ran into in the last 5 days. What the heck is happening? Anyway. Hey, Noah. Noah, of course, it's great to see you. You know, I will say, one thing that I do hang on to, and I will forever, despite my daughter not wanting to hang out with me anymore, as per me taking her to the school orientation, I do remember, and she said it so innocently and sincerely. I remember last year when I took her, when we left and we got in the car, she goes, Dad, how come all the other dads are like so old and fat? Nothing like having your ego propped up by a 12-year-old. So the universe is sending me signs. I don't know what kind of signs they're trying to send me. Come on, Demetrius, why'd you say that? Now I'm like trying to overthink. George, I can't wait to speak with you more. I'd love to chat with you off air sometime about, you know, what happened. Okay, Noah, I'd love to pull a card for you, so. George, would you, by the way, my advice that you should have a dog. I mean, it's sage wisdom. I mean, my two giant dogs, I mean, they're more effective than any over-the-counter antidepressant that your doctor could prescribe you, so. You're afraid of dogs since childhood? The only breed that you're not afraid of is the golden retriever? Well, it does make sense, George. I always tell everybody that I'm 90% Italian, 10% golden retriever, so. George, you don't have to be afraid of dogs. I know that doesn't help, but you know, don't let one bad apple, you know, stop you from eating apples the rest of your life. It's like people, right? And much like people, I imagine most dogs are mean as a byproduct of how they were treated. So All right, George, when you come to New York, when you play in an orchestra here, you can meet my two dogs. They're like giant body pillows. They're like 140 pounds. And I know you guys do metric in Vienna, but am I bothering you? Am I bothering you? Oh. Noah, are you still here? I'd be happy to pull cards for you. All right, George, I'm not going to forget. After I stream, I'm going to email you a link to like my favorite piano composition. I mean, it's no Iliad, but no, Demetrius, it's just being respectful. No, I'm not that subtle, don't worry. I would say a lot of things, but subtlety is not one of them for me. Damn, you got attacked by a dog when you were 7? That's rough. I mean, I can understand that. I think a lot of kids who get attacked by dogs grow up to have phobias. Well, hey, George. I mean, since you're on such a roll, great month to start conquering those fears, right? I love dogs. I love dogs so much. You guys actually, do you want to hear a funny story? When I was living in Africa, hey Elaine, it's great to see you. When I was living in Africa, I mentioned my friend has a business out there. He does like telecommunications. I mean, they have a lot. I mean, they have a lot of homeless dogs. I'd say most of them are homeless. Believe it or not, only like kind of affluent people seem to have dogs there. But there's just homeless wild dogs running around the streets, which is not a good recipe for me. So every morning I would wake up and I would go get coffee at this little cafe. And there's this one dog that I just had that like instant connection with, this homeless dog. And I started feeding him like a little bit of my breakfast every day. And then I started getting all the homeless dogs because they like caught on. I'm trying to compare it. I felt like the Pied Piper in Cape Verde. I just had like, at one point there was like up to 10 homeless dogs just following me around the city. And my friend, when I got back to his apartment, they would all wait outside the apartment for me to come out. He was so mad at me because he's not a dog person, but I suppose that's when I peaked. Elaine, you're feeling intuitively blocked and confused about your feelings. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Well, what's on your mind? Let's try to separate those two things. Feelings always need to come before intuition. Okay? What are you feeling confused about? What are you feeling confused about? And guys, please hit that like button. All right. Your feeling was confused when I wrote my friend an email. I felt like I'm feeling his energy. Elaine, let's pull a card. Elaine, you know me pretty well. You know I'm not letting you off that easy. Especially if we're doing chat questions like this. You have to tell me what's happening. Guys, I hope this doesn't come off as generic, because it's not. It's a truth. Real shadow work requires us to face, and if we're bold enough, speak uncomfortable truths. About us, you know? It starts with facing them internally and not running from them. Real acknowledgement of some of our own problems. And I mean, to me, the real release is when you actually have the courage to speak it out loud. That's the release. That's when you can actually start healing. Your friends blocked you since August 10th? Okay. Why did he block you? Well, Elaine, you emailed him? Or her? Let's get an advice card. Listen, you can't make someone else, you can't make other people do anything, you know? All you can do is, again, try to come from a place of good intention, honesty, integrity when you do things. Doesn't sound like you're intuitively blocked. It sounds like you're just anxious. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to move this a little closer. Spirit, what can we tell Elaine? All right, I see that you feel really close to this person. Demetra says September is going to be a triggering and testing month for everybody. We need to stick to our truth and have compassion and patience. Energies are heavy. Well, it can't be worse than Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde kicked my ass. But in a good way. I mean, talk about shadow work. I see that this is a close connection, or it was at one point. I think it's, when you care about somebody and they cut you out, it hurts. It sounds like you're just feeling some sadness, which is okay. Um, yeah. Damn. What the heck's going on, Elaine? Who is this person? I did not expect that to come out. Guys, this is not a combination that flies out of the deck very often. This is, like, in its purest form, a past life soulmate connection. That's what this represents. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. This is the past life soulmate connection. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. Frequently it is. It doesn't have to be. It's anybody that you recognize or resonate with on a soul level. I've only experienced this one time before in my life with someone. Truly. Elaine, what does Elaine need to do right now? All right. Elaine, you're going to hate what I'm about to say, but you already know the answer. Hey, Michelle. It's so good to see you. Did you end up moving? Double A. Good to see you, man. Of course you can get a reading. I'd be happy to do one for you next. And guys, please hit that like button. It really helps my show. Elaine, this is such clear advice. I got the Hangman, which is beautiful energy. One, most importantly, it's an energy of pause, surrender, letting go, viewing things differently. I mean, it's quite divine. Do you see the halo? This isn't about being trapped. Guys, I love the Hangman energy. There's something, quite beautiful and, paradoxical about it, everything about it is kind of counterintuitive. The way he's sitting. One of the big messages about the card is sometimes when we're trying to move things forward, or we feel like we need to do anything, the Hangman reminds us sometimes we need to just be still, not do anything at all. Sometimes the best way to move forward is to just surrender and sit for a minute. That's how we get enlightenment, insight, release. We're constantly moving. And a lot of times we do it as a distraction from our own realities and pain, our own regrets. And a lot of times it's surrendering to what you know to be your truth. It's funny, we were just talking about the shadow work. The change only comes through release. And that could be figuratively or literally. A lot of times it needs to be both. The release of regret through making things right. Guys, a lot of times we get stuck because we think it's too late to go back and do something right, make something right. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, you know? It was a really hard lesson. And by not doing so, you will continue to create blockages in your life. I mean, when the universe is clearly wanting you to go in a direction and you're fighting it, you can't win. Watch what happens. They're gonna start creating the weirdest, like sometimes really dark blockages till you do right by yourself. And in some cases, someone else, you know? I mean, it can affect your money, your relationship, your peace of mind. You find yourself trapped in like thoughts. I mean, that's the universe kicking your ass. You need to release this, okay? Surrender this. Get a new perspective. Only you know what happened, okay, Elaine? You gotta be, again, that's being real with yourself about why it is the way it is. Now, if this person is just unstable and blocked you out of the blue, that's one thing, but I can't imagine that's the case, frankly, Elaine. Unless someone's just mentally unwell, no one is gonna just block you out of the blue. You sent the email, I don't know what you said. It's time to just surrender, okay? You'll speak with them again. It would be impossible for you to not talk to this person. I mean, you guys have such a strong past life connection. It's kind of harrowing, if you will. Elaine, I know you, and I love you dearly. I think you tend to hyperfixate on things, and it takes you out of your flow. Elaine, I really think you need to, right now, put all your attention on focusing on your ambitions in a real way, okay? It's gonna bring you success. All right? I feel like you keep putting yourself down these like weird mental rabbit holes with people, okay? All you can do is apologize to somebody and do the right thing, and one, it's really good karma, and I mean, that's how you stop and that's how you unblock delays. Right now, I think you need to change your perspective on this, yourself, and then when you're ready, you need to really just go for it. Like with what you're working on, okay? Elaine, nothing worth having is going to come to you without a lot of hard work and sacrifice. So find ways to stay focused, motivated. You know, push yourself. But damn, this is heavy. Super heavy. Okay. Why are you apologizing, Elaine? No apologizing. You don't owe me an apology. Okay? I reject your apology. You don't have to apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. Well, there's things to apologize for. Nothing about you coming here and being open and vulnerable and trying to do right by yourself requires an apology, okay? You didn't know he was your soulmate? Well, me neither, till that card came out. I mean, guys, we can have multiple soulmates, you know? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate. It can just be a really heavy, really deep past life connection, you know? It doesn't have to be romantic. I mean, some people think they have lots of romantic soulmates. I don't know how I feel about that. Part of me feels like we only have one, true one. And if we're lucky enough, we get brought together. I mean, I do like truly believe that in the cases where you get brought together with someone, and a lot of it is supposed to be growth and lessons, if one person totally fucks up and drops the ball, and the other person, you know, is trying to be intentional, I do think the universe brings you someone new, you know? I don't always think it's that black and white, but, you know, I mean, when, again, it's how I look at karma. Anyway, Elaine, you'll be okay, but Elaine, we can pull cards every week. You have to, the cards don't matter if we don't do something about it, okay? If we just sit around and stay trapped in our thoughts, you know what changes? Nothing. It requires a lot of action and commitment. And you know what the best way to build confidence is? Keeping promises to yourself about how you are going to be, how you're going to do. But I love you. Just know I've been through it too, Elaine, but you already know that. Okay, double A or Michelle, I can pull cards for you. Such strong tennis grandma energy with that group. I bet they all have such clean houses. Okay. Guys, sorry if I missed some of the messages. You're so welcome, Elaine. Elaine, I really want to see you succeed. I think that sometimes you create your own blockages and limitations, you know? I mean, damn if I didn't used to do that. Elaine, you know, I feel like I haven't really achieved anything of note yet for myself, but just remember, as your friend, you know, if I can commit to leaving like a career that paid a lot of money to take a chance on doing this for free and really committing to this in a real way, why can't you do it too? You know, that's when the universe has our back, when we're on our true path with someone, something, and sometimes someone will lead us to our true path for work too. Demetrius says, before meeting the one, we need to deal with all the wrong ones in order to be prepared properly by healing if we are eager. Well said. I mean, maybe I'll just pull this back full circle. Elaine, maybe you just need a dog. Okay, double A, what's on your mind? Then we're going to do Michelle. You're welcome, Elaine. Thank you. And no more apologizing, okay? Listen, you do wrong by someone, you make it right. But certain things don't require apologies like that. I should thank you. You don't have to apologize. You've come so far since we first started talking. Hey, Tia. Sure, double A. Double A, are you new? I can't remember if I met you before. Where are you chatting with us from? Tia, it's so good to see you. I want a full debriefing. Just as I said that, the Pisces explained to me his job had been really stressful. He apologized and said he likes where we are currently. Okay. And are you happy with that? Did you kind of put some... Did you make it clear? I hope that you expressed yourself clearly. Okay. Yeah, never be afraid to tell somebody how we feel. Like, because I know that he got you kind of up in your head, which is understandable, you know? So, you know, if it bothered you that he kind of went cold on you, make sure you let him know. It's still early, yeah. Oh, double A, you're in New York City. Double A, I think you might be the closest person out of all 3,504 members to me, geographically. I'm in Hudson, New York. And it's great to see you. I do remember you now. Hey, Rupika. Okay, I'm going to pull cards for double A. Guys, sorry if I lose track of the order. We're going to do Michelle. Then we'll do Tia. Guys, please hit the like button. It really helps my show. It really does. I actually think I've been getting a lot more people coming to the show. I mean, or you can hit dislike. That's okay, too. And please donate to the show if you can. It really means a lot to me. There's a couple ways to donate in the video description. Rupika. Just wanted to say you really opened my eyes yesterday. Thank you so much. Oh, Rupika. That was like the sweetest lunchbox note I could have ever gotten. You're so welcome. Thank you. I'm so happy that I could help. And I'm proud of you. That means so much to me. And you know what's so funny, Rupika? Because we've all been there. It's like we're so stuck in one frame of mind about something totally irrational. Like being hyper-fixated on, like, you know, like you told me. Like some person that we don't even really know who's in a relationship. And then it's like, we fucking wake up. And we're like, what the fuck was I even thinking? Like, what was I even thinking? You know? Rupika, there's a lot of pretty faces out there with good jawlines, you know, that you'll have plenty of opportunities to actually get to know. So, like I said, don't idealize somebody that you barely know. This goes for everybody. Don't put people on a pedestal. And somebody who wants to be with you will show that to you through their actions, okay? I mean, it's sad. I mean, it really is sad. I've experienced it before. Like, we're human beings. We're conditioned in a lot of ways to want praise or acceptance. I mean, we certainly all have a need and want to feel like loved and nurtured and cared for, but I mean, there's, you know, when you really care, I mean, when you like somebody and they try to make you feel less than, try to play games, they try to pull away. Um, you know, I mean, we're conditioned to want to have their approval. And it can really fuck with our self-esteem if we don't really know what to look for or able to kind of step back and identify that. So I get it. I get it. But Rupika, just remember, people who do shit like that will generally act happy, project that things are okay. People like that will never really be happy, okay? It's impossible for someone who's conditioned to do that to other people to really feel whole. You know, that's what makes a lot of those people feel good. You know, it's not doing the right thing or being kind. It's control. It was a wake-up call. You're gonna have a lot of them. Tia said that her boyfriend shows he wants more through his actions, but downplays it with his words. To be honest, Tia, that's great. You know, not everybody likes. Not everybody's as expressive as I am. To me, at the end of the day, it's actions. It's not words. Especially if you have people who are a little bit kind of more left-brained, you know, logical. So I think that's beautiful.